This is a dynamic extrusion from GMAC. GMAC are a company who produces the extruders themselves to produce these types of tubes, not the supplier to give you them. But what these tubes do is truly remarkable. It may be difficult to see on first glance, but the color is varying throughout the length of this shaft. And the reason being is on one side we have a very stiff material, whereas on the other side we have a very flexible material. This is really useful when we're producing catheters because with many devices, you will have a stiffer side which is used to push, control, twist and torque, and a distal side which is more flexible, and this is used to navigate in around the body. Where you join the two devices in the middle tends to be a failure mode, or essentially a place where the catheter can break. So if we look at these two devices here, if cut perfectly flat, they join together and you can make a clean bond. But if we put them in under the vision system and you have one of them cut at an angle, you can see the gap that could be created between these two devices, which will eventually become a thinned out neck section of them. So rather than have this risk and carry it when you're building 10,000, 50,000, 1 million devices a year, by transferring to a dynamic extrusion, you just put on one single jacket, reflow or essentially melt in the jacket from start to finish, no risk, no breaks, less failure modes, and overall a better device to help navigate around the anatomy of the body, because it doesn't simply just go from one stiffness to another, there is always transition. So by mimicking that in the extrusion itself, we can produce better devices that are designed for manufacture, which is essentially more optimized so that there's less risk, less steps, and less fallout of the devices, giving us safer devices, more of them, and at lower cost. So, for more ideas, follow IDEA.